Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on, everybody? Thank you for being here. I appreciate everybody hanging out on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. It depends on where you're at in the world, I guess. Reiki, I got Joan, Maruta, Mina, Andrew, Bartman, and Neve, Lover, and let's see, Igor, and Est, Westwood. I think that's it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. I'm not sure how many people are going to join. I said that about Christmas, and this place was like packed, so I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea who's going to join or how many people are going to join, but it's going to be a party either way is what I'm talking about. It's always a party over here. There we go. Where's my party graphic? Here it is. It is a party indeed. Happy New Year's or New Year's Eve, depending upon where you're at. Yeah, there you go. All right, Bartman wants to know what's going to happen when I try the Bumble Dating App. Tarot of Dragons is in a box, Bartman, unfortunately. I did not leave that one out. But I do have my cards, I guess. My cards are here. We're going to use my cards, I guess, because the Tarot of Dragons is in a box. You know, that's the way it is. Speaking of boxes, we're going to have a contest later, and we're going to give away the Impressionist Tarot and the book that comes with it. Brand new, not even opened. So if you want this, stay tuned. We'll give it away about midpoint down the stream, and we'll see where that goes. KSW, been a minute. Good to see you. How you doing? Happy New Year's Eve to you as well. We got Joan. We got Tarot Reader. Welcome. Good to see you as well. What is going on, everybody? Hopefully you have some big New Year's plans. It sounds like a pretty exciting time indeed. So I'm pretty thrilled. I can't wait to get it. I can't wait to get the New Year's open and going full steam. So yeah, we packed some boxes today. We are ready to move we are ready to move probably Monday. I'm going to say Monday tomorrow. I'm going to pack, I think, everything else, and then should be ready to move Monday or Tuesday. We'll see about that as to where it goes. All right, anyway. All right. Bartman is going to try the Bumble Dating App. Oh my, let's see what's going on. Let's see if we can meet anybody nice over there. Maruta, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, we got a 6 of Wands. I think this is more successful than most of the others that you've tried. I think that's the bottom line, right? Marie, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Sage K, welcome. What's going on? Sage K is like you're moving homes. Yes, actually I am. I'm getting an apartment, so yeah. So Sage K, they're opening 11 apartment complexes within a half a mile. I'm going to repeat that. 11 apartment complexes within a half a mile. I've never even heard of that before, other than like Manhattan. And by the way, there's one road out of here, and it's one lane. So one road with one lane, 2,000 people trying to pack into one road with one lane. It's going to be horrific. So I'm out of here. That's it for me. I'm checking out. I'm checking out while I can still check out. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So you get the level of success here, the Lord of Victory with the Six of Wands. It really feels like this is something that works for you. I think it works better than normal. I think you have a lot of cool things that are going to happen through here. Now, you do have a couple of people that are kind of selfish about giving up, getting into a date. I think, okay, here's what I think. I think, number one, the first person you're going to encounter is just a chatter. They like to chat. They don't actually want to go out with anybody. They just want to chat for a long period of time over and over. So, it's just one of those. They're not very open. They're not very giving, what have you. I think the first person you end up going out with, either for coffee or something like that, just doesn't work at all. Okay, write all this down. It doesn't work at all. I don't think it functions at all. I think it's a little bit of some high hopes there, but it crumbles pretty rapidly going in. The star says that about the third or fourth person that you do actually go out with from there is a keeper. This is somebody that really is into you. I think they're really sort of, I think they're pretty excited. I think this is somebody who is pretty serious about it. I think that you should use other dating apps as well. You do have quite a few others that are more popular, that are more sort of prevalent than that one. I think that's going to be one of your mainstays as far as meeting people, but I don't think you have shortage of meeting people. And I think that, sort of getting out there and having some fun and doing all of the fun stuff is going to be great indeed. Now, it is a bit of work. It feels like it gets tedious after a while. You have to do this and that and this and that. And, you just have to go through the motions to meet people online. That's the way it goes sometimes. So, yeah, overall, it looks very successful indeed. And I like it. I like it a lot. Micah, welcome. Good to see you. What is going on? Who else joined? I got Joan, if I didn't say hello, and hiya Heidi, welcome as well. Tarot Reader, thank you for your donation. Marie, thank you for your other donation. And RR, thank you for yours as well. High Priestess Tarot is on the PayPal. We're going to do that after we get to Marie. How's 2023 looking for me? We'll see it. We'll see it. See where it takes us. By the way, Sage K, you were missing yesterday. You missed all the fun. Look, Sage K. Sage K, look at the Tarot Tower now, Sage K. Look at this thing. It is glorious. It is quite trimmed. It is trimmed. See, Sage K, the Tarot Tower is down to the last few decks. I did, though, save that one just for you, Sage K. Just for you, I saved that one because I knew that you'd be asking for that one. So, yeah, and that one as well. So, yeah, so I didn't randomly pick the decks to box up. I actually thought about all of y'all when I did it because, I know your favorites. I know everybody's favorites. I've been around long enough. All right, anyway, let's see what's going on here. 2023, Marie. Well, let's deep dive here. See what kind of things we're going to get going for your 2023. Still using my deck. If you want a copy of this deck, I'm about to close my Etsy shop for a week. So tough luck, I guess. Boxing up. Why are you boxing up tarot decks? I'm leaving. I'm exiting. Stage left. Yeah. Anyway, 2023. Let's get some deep details in here and see where this is going to take us. The Temperance card says 2023 is more balanced than you like it. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I think is going to happen. I think that you are going to embark in some interesting things. Indeed, you do have a couple of things that are going to be very prevalent for you that you do have to sort of address. A couple of things are going to be in your face damn near immediately, like almost in February. It's like, whoa, here it is. You're going to have to balance these things out because I think you do want to go to extremes with some of them. I think some of them sort of make you upset possibly, or some of them are things you want to chase. Some of them are exciting. You have this mix of good, bad, indifferent as you sort of merge into there. So it just feels like that you need to balance everything out. Don't go to extremes. I don't think that's going to take you in the direction that you want to go with that. Queen of Swords, see, be very direct in communication for I would say mid-year, like from spring all the way into fall. be very direct on your communication. I think some people are confused. Some people have some demands, some questions, some resolutions that need to have done. And it feels like that you're not able to do that unless you do go direct. And I mean direct, to sort of get that done and get that motion get that in motion at least, because there is some confusion you want to avoid. And more or less, you want to make your needs, you want to make your things known. And I think that's going to be exciting. All right, the Three of Swords. Heartbreak is indeed in your future. Now, I think this is more of a fall kind of thing. You do have a heartbreak kind of thing. In fact, I think that either you're moving jobs or there's some shift in employment or some shift in the way that you make money as fall creeps in here. And I think that's kind of interesting because I think you're ready for something a little bit different possibly or what have you. But yeah. Interesting indeed. Five of Pentacles says, be careful end of year. If you have investments, if we have some things going on, if we have some money tied up somewhere, don't be moving it around. I think that's just a general rule. Again, entertainment purposes only, but I think as a general rule, next winter, you do not want to play with your money. You want to have it locked down. You want to have it put somewhere. You don't want to be moving it around and playing with it and guessing for stuff. I really think it's going to be rough financially for basically the markets and a bunch of other things going on as of winter of 2023. And I'll dive deeper into that. I'll have a general reading for everybody kind of thing coming up probably the next couple of days, but keep an eye out for that. But yeah, in general, it is especially affecting you, Marie. All right, we're going to go with that. Yeah, moving to Plano. So yeah, anybody in Plano? There we go. All right. Let's see. Maruta. Is that coming year in general? Let's do that. And then we go to High Priestess has a question over there on the PayPal side. We'll get that done. We'll get that done. For right now, let's go with the Wonder World Tarot. That's the one that you've been waiting for. That's the one that everybody goes to the courtyard with the shakes or whatever it was. Ken, welcome. Good to see you. Yes, HK. It is. It is so bad over here. You have no idea. I mean, the apartments are going up fast. We got houses going up fast. This place is like just booming, and there's one road out. In addition to the apartments, it's not one apartment. Okay, here's the layout. Hold on. Here's the layout of the apartments. It's like apartment, 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 apartment. Here, that is exact. It's apartment, 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 and apartment, and houses jammed a couple in between. But they're not like the good houses. They're like the nasty, cheap houses in between that. So I could go to one apartment, throw a rock, and I could hit the other apartment. So I could go to the apartment that I just hit, and I could throw a rock and hit the other apartment. You could get a rock, you could throw it from one apartment, and you can hit another apartment complex. I'm not even kidding you. Not even kidding you. They're that close together. And okay, so you have this big pool basically of apartments, and you have one road that goes out to this other road, all right? And when you go to the other road, it's a highway. So everybody's going like 70 on this highway, and you're completely stopped. So you got to wait. There's no light. You got to wait. And then you go as fast as you possibly can to get to 70, keep the guy from going boo and hitting you. So like one car at a time, you have the cars going zoom, 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 and you're like sitting here, and behind you is like 400 cars waiting to get out. So yeah, there you go. Why are you moving then? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I should stay here. It sounds lovely. Anyway, coming year in general, let's get it for Maruta. See where this is going to take us. Five of Coins seems to be popular with here. I really don't think Five of Coins affects you as much as you think it will. You do have some financial challenges coming, probably March, April-ish, but I really don't think those are going to be that big of a problem. You need basically just to focus on the outgoing expenses. A couple of unexpected outgoing expenses are going going to hit late February, mid-March, just bottom line. And you're going to have to sort of finance those in. That could be, you know, cost of doing this or that. It could be something breaks down. You basically have some interesting things happening with that. Page of Coins, it says, as far as resources go, you're in for basically an influx of money. I really think you're going to get some good money as of sort of June, late June, maybe July. You have sort of a fun sort of interaction. You have a couple of things that really sort of go your way, maybe lottery, maybe something else, and then that's it. And it comes to pass. And I think you're going to get a couple of little finances going there, right? Mango Polo, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. The Fool says, don't be afraid to venture out and explore sort of, you know, spiritually. I really think this is your spiritual time. You're going to start feeling it. Just write this down. May the 8th. You're going to start feeling May the 8th like I just need to be digging into spiritual things. I need to be doing this. I need to be doing that. And I think the more that you do that, again, starting May the 8th, you're really going to ramp it up. And by September, you're really going to make some astounding progress that you haven't ever made before. It's really going to be a push into there. So I think that's going to be fantastic indeed. Carine, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. There you go. See, I saved Carine's cards as well. See, I saved Carine's card. The Victorian Romantic Tarot is still here. So if I know your favorite deck, I saved it. I did not box it up. And that does include, by the way, the one that was just asked about, I think. Oh, no. No, did I put that? I don't think I packed that up. Did I? Did I pack that up? I may have packed that up. Okay. It looks like I did. Okay, anyway, yeah, I thought the Little Wizards was here last. Oh, it is here. I did not pack up the Little Wizards because I know y'all want it. So yeah, it's right there. It's behind the Victorian Romantic Tarot. All right, anyway, I promised over here we would go to High Priestess. Wants to know if Chris misses me or not. Let's get some HP over here and see if Chris misses me. All right. Does Chris misses me? Oh, that's great. You know, that's a lot of college that I wasted right there. That's a lot of college that I wasted right there, you know. Let me delete that and fix it, and we should be good. There we go. There we go. I look like I really never went to college when I just typed that. Yeah, I know. I'm fully aware. Little Wizards, it's there. It is there. Wonder World Tarot, that was it. Yes, yeah. Wonder World Tarot is there. And yeah, Lotus Flower, what's going on? Let's see, anybody else donate? I had a bunch of donations over PayPal, and let's see. I don't know if I can say your name on stream. DK, thank you for your donation. Luckily, I read at the back. I opened it up and I read at the very end, and I saw that I can't say your name on stream. But yeah, there you go. All right, by the way, we are giving this away in a few. So if you want this free deck that's brand new, still sealed, you can get it in about 30 minutes. All right. Does Chris miss me? Absolutely. And you know, this is interesting sort of set, right? You have a Two of Cups over here. That connection is still in their mind. This is something that, yeah, you know, I wish that HP was still around. Really enjoyed HP's interaction. Really enjoyed the whole thing. A lot of good interactions, a lot of good things with HP across the board. And it does feel like I'm carrying a load here in order to sort of just move past, in order to sort of filter down and keeping going. And, you know, a lot of times you just have a level of regret. You have a level of, I just make some mistakes along the way. And that happens with all of us. But, yeah, you know, the way it is. So anyway, the Six of Cups says y'all will meet again. You know, Chris is not gone forever. You will meet again. I think there is an interaction waiting there. If you're just patient enough, if you wait long enough, we will have a reunion, as per se. DK, you are in the queue. I appreciate that. You're after tarot reader. All right. Entertainment purposes only. Can we do a casino tonight? Well, I do have my regular deck that I use for the money stuff. It is packed up, but I do still have the money animation, because that's all you need in life is the money animation. and everything works out great. All right, Casino, here we go. Entertainment purposes only, never bet based upon random people on YouTube talking about tarot cards, right? You're talking about Casino. You definitely should go. You got an 8 over here. It talks about leveling it out, getting done, making it happen. Casino tonight looks good. Head on out there. Now, what do we have in the casino? Red is your friend on roulette if you choose to play that. I think that is going to be rocking and rolling. You do have sort of a leader, somebody in a business suit, a leader, somebody who is coordinating things, somebody who is basically sort of the pack lead on a particular slot machine, and you do want to play that slot machine. I think that's going to do you very well. There's also somebody left something on a slot machine. It's like a personal object, either a ring or some sort of a small personal object that you're going to end up turning in. I think if you notice it, that slot machine, the one to the left of it, is going to be your best friend as well. Backbone, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Overall, the Knight of Cups says go with your intuition. Go with your intuition hardcore, especially if you're going to do some of the chance things. If you want to go in the casino, do some craps, intuition is going to be your best friend here. Just sort of use your best judgment on to where to go, when to go, and I think that's going to be a big opportunity for you. But yeah, you definitely want to do that. Lovers says as well, I really think that you have, when you're wandering around, right? You're wandering around, you look at some of these games. I think blackjack could be good for about, I would say like 5-6 hands. The minute you're sort of winning enough to where you're like, wow, I won something kind of thing, get out, right? Get out. And, you'll know the kind of the level of doing that. Well, there you go. Linda, welcome. New Year's Eve. Indeed, it is a party tonight. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out with me, joining me for the New Year's Eve party is what I'm talking about. All right, we'll see where we're going with RRD's current feelings for me. Where are we going? What are we doing with the D? Looking at the Gregory Scott Tarot, which I say for Sarah, because I know Sarah, that is her favorite one of all time. So yeah, I know all of your favorites, and I got them all set up and ready to go. So don't worry, fear not. They're all here and ready to rock and roll. All right, anyway, D's current feelings for me. Let's see if we have an update on a D. What are they doing? Where are they going? Maybe we can go on another venture with a D before the end of 2023. All right, screw this. Screw this. RR, I'm changing your question. I'm sorry. I'm changing your question. I'm sorry. Intuitively, it's just blowing up in my head right now. Intuitively, it's going nuts, right? Alisha, Happy New Year to you. Jendeukie, it's been a minute. Where have you been? Good to see you. And thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, RR, I'm sorry. I'm changing your question on you. I hate to do it. I apologize in advance, but here we go. Your new question is basically D outlook for 2023. All right. So that's your new question. D's outlook for 2023. Hanged Man. I think there is still a level of disconnect, a level of, not going in the direction we'd like to go. There's a level of unpredictability about them until February. It seems January seems to be this damn mystery mode that they go into. Something's weird, something's wacky, something's wild, something's going on. It feels like that you're just sort of in that mode where you are on the Hanged Man and don't see things eye to eye, and they're looking at things from a different perspective suddenly. It's like something switched, something changed in their head, and something's going on up there that is unexpected indeed. I do think that there is a big blow-up argument in late March, early April. Something happens with that. I also think there are some trips planned in their head, but they haven't told you yet. So they will be telling you about upcoming trips, upcoming plans, and what have you. I think one of them is a complete surprise. I have no idea what it is. It's not ringing. I would tell you if I knew. But one of them is a complete surprise as it goes. I think they already have that planned, right? I think they have that planned. They want 2 trips this year. The other one is really kind of iffy, but the first one is something that you have wanted to do, something possibly that you have mentioned, and they're going to be excited about sort of basically unveiling it and what have you as far as that goes. I do think there's a level of Four of Cups around May and June to where there's a massive disconnect, and I mean an epic disconnect between you two as it goes. I also think that you have somebody that is highly interested in your life that you end up running into, and all of a sudden you get sort of vibes that, wow, this is somebody I should pay attention to. This is somebody that's rocking and rolling, and I kind of like them. I think that's headed for you this year as well. A Queen of Swords says communication with them gets downright ugly and difficult as per the fall. Fall, especially the beginning of fall, feels like the first leaf comes off of the tree. It's like, boom, what happened? Where did this go wrong kind of thing? You are going to have some issues with that. But you have a very, very good sort of an interaction in between hot and cold, hot and cold. It just continues on the hot and cold. There's not really, just hot where all of a sudden it goes forward. It is happening. But I do think that you translate that a special trip to a little bit more hot than anything else. Overall, there's your feelings, and I changed your question up. I'm sorry in advance, but I mean, we've done enough reading, so there we go. Raman and Boo Boo, what's going on? Claudia, Tina, welcome everybody, hanging out. It is a New Year's Eve, my friends. New Year's Eve? There we go. That is exciting indeed. Dancing Oracle, welcome. Good to see you as well. What is going on? All right, Marie wants to know, will I regret cosmetic surgery? You're already amazingly beautiful. I don't know why you need cosmetic surgery, but well, I mean, we'll go there. We'll go there because cosmetic surgery means this might hurt tarot. We go over the tarot tower, which is at its, this is all I got. This is all I got. Everything else is in a box. So there you go. We're going, this might hurt tarot for this particular reading because that works. That works in the realm, in the concept of a cosmetic surgery, I guess, at least for the recovery mode. We'll see where this happens. All right. Am I going to regret it or not? We'll see. We'll see. Intuitively, I don't know. Oh man. This is something. Okay. I think once you embark on this, you want to do more and more and more, and I think that's going to be an issue overall. I think the level of cutting involved is like just the level of stuff. There is a level of regret. I regret having stomach surgery. I regretted it. I actually cried. I was so upset about it, but it just because it hurt so freaking bad. It disrupted my whole life, but overall I kind of like it now. So I think this is something that you do initially regret indeed. You have a 9 of sorts with the worry, with the concern, with the things going on with that Reiki. I think of your donation. Page of Swords says you're very hesitant. The more they describe the procedure, the more they describe procedures that you need after the procedure, you're just like, I don't know what's going on with that. But the Emperor says that's something you choose to do, and you're your own person. So if you want to do it, go right ahead and do it. But yeah, you do have a level of regret, but later on, you're like, yeah, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Crafty lady, welcome. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you too as well. This is looking good tonight. I didn't know if anybody was going to join, and now I have 50 freaking people over here. Marietta, welcome. How you doing? Tarot Reader is next. I want to start some creative project. That sounds fantastic. Tarot reading or counseling people. Those kind of go hand in hand sometimes. I'm not finding any inspiration. I feel you. Feeling stuck. Any advice from the spirit? Man, Tarot Reader, that's what I like about you. You're like, I want to start something, and the first thing you think of is helping people. That says a lot about not only your personality, not only just sort of your altruism, but just how amazing you are as a human being. I got to say that, right? Because when most people be like, I want to start this project, I want to start this, you immediately lean towards, I want to help people. I want to do good. I want to get out there and make people's lives better. And I think that is freaking fantastic. And that is so you. That is so you. And amazing, right? And Teddy loves you as well with that. Let's get Teddy over here. Dance, Teddy, dance. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get the tarot reader. Some stuff going on. All right, we got a little creative project. Any advice? Anything? What's going on? I'm not finding any inspiration, but hey, I like where you're going with that. Mina's Bookshelf, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. We'll see where this adventure is going to take Tarot Reader. We're going with that 10. Ooh, you're really going to like this stuff. YouTube user, I thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. Ina's back. I did say December. I did say December. YouTube user. That is like the third time that I have been like dead on with this stuff with you. I gotta say, you know, I hate patting myself on the back. Yeah, I know I'm going to break my own arm over here. I'm just saying. All right, anyway, sorry, tarot reading. Back to your reading. I want to start some creative project, tarot reading counseling, and not finding any inspiration. This is something the inspiration comes with doing, right? The more you're helping people, the more you're out there, the more you're making a difference. I tell you now, I've had some private readings where I've hung up on the people after the reading was over, and I had a smile on my face for the next hour. Like the reading was on point. I felt like I really helped somebody. I felt like I really made a difference. It's just, you know, it's just doing it and then seeing it, and then you get that inspiration from the doing. So yeah, just start it, do the things, go forth, and just see where that's going to take you, right? Natural Yogi, I thank you for hanging out. Joanna as well. YouTube user, thank you again for another donation. But yeah, you know, Valarie, welcome. What's going on? But yeah, the Fool, right? The Fool says you need to sort of adventure into it. This is something where you are overthinking it a little bit, which is natural. That's okay. But just get out there and just crank it up and start that. I think you should do a little bit of both. Find which really resonates you, find which calls you, find which excites you, and gets you in that mood where you're like, yes, this is exactly what I've been wanting to do. And once you get that, that is going to be golden, because Ace of Pentacles says the building starts with that. The building starts there, it expands, it goes, and that's where you want to be. You don't want to be stuck overthinking it. Don't do it. Just don't do it, right? Ronnie, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, again, this is something that you're overthinking. Spirit says, go through the process, do, and then after we get sort of rock and rolling, you get moving with it, everything happens naturally, because the 10 of Pentacles says this is something you want to do, but you just figure out that, you know, you just worried about this and that. You're too deep into the details. Get it done and have a fantastic time with it. But again, your goal here is to help people, to reach out, and there are a lot of people that would love the help, love the readings, would love counseling. I'm just saying, this is something that you are going to be enthralled with once you get started and get rocking and rolling. I really like it, and I really appreciate that your inspiration comes from helping others and picking others up, because yeah, you know, that a lot of people are down right now. A lot of people are a little bit on the edge, right? Boutique, I thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. I have no idea who you are in chat. So Boutique, there's a lot of people. There are 55 people in chat. Let me know which one that you are, so I know that your question. I know your question. All right, let's see what's going on with Sage K. Wants me to use the Wizard's Tarot, so I'm shuffling the wrong deck apparently. But yeah, the Wizard's Tarot. Wait, you wanted me to, Sage K, you wanted me to use the Wizard's Tarot, right? You don't want the Baroque. You don't want the. You don't want anything else. You just want this. I think we can do that. We can do that anyway. Yeah, Natural Yogi. Welcome. Thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. All right, everyone that has arrived. If you're new here, if you haven't seen this stream before, hit that like and sub. This is the place for tarot readings. This is the place for tarot lessons. I have been on this channel for 11 years. 11 years I have been here. I have more videos than any other tarot reader, any other tarot channel, period. And what do the videos contain? They contain me sneezing. They contain hundreds of hours of tarot instruction. We got tarot and astrology. We got tarot symbolism. We got all of the court card lessons where I make court cards real people. And I really think that this is something you're really going to enjoy. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of videos with tons of readings. I wrote my own book too, if you're interested in looking at that. I got an Etsy shop. You can get one of my 3 different books that I have out. And yeah, a lot of fun stuff on the channel. Hit that like and the sub while you're here. Anyway, Sage K says a lot of good things in there. There we go. All right. 8 of Cups for 2023. Don't be afraid of 2023. There is a level of excitement for 2023, but it feels like a lot of times it's too much. And I think that is too much for you. I think that is a little bit overwhelming, and I think you're going to be a little bit basically overworked, overwhelmed, and it feels like there's too much to do, and there's not enough time to do it. And some of that, you feel like maybe I should just abandon this and try that, abandon that. I think that you should really sort of think about it before you abandon anything, because I think there are a couple of factors within there that you do want to address, you do want to chase, but it just doesn't look like it's clean and easy to do that. Knight of Wands says do be defensive a little bit. You do want to put a barrier between you and a couple of people that you're going to meet this year. A couple of new people coming in. I don't think one of them has your best interest in mind. Keep an eye out and just don't get too enthralled with any particular person, because there are people out there that just aren't going to be good for you. You know, I do think this is your year to travel. I literally do. I think this is your year to travel. The world has a lot of interesting sort of tidbits within it. It could be sort of an ending to something major that you've had, that you've been excited about, what have you. But I really think this sort of points to a level of travel, a level of adventure that you're going to have this year that, you haven't really seen before, at least in that opportunity with that. So there we go. And I used the wrong deck. Oops. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. My bad. Mango Polo is next. We do have DK after Mango Polo. Let's see what Mango Polo wants to know. We have a lot of people in chat and a lot of stuff to sort through. Luckily, I wrote an app that lets, 2023, pretty much 2023. If I can't find your question, I'm just going to go with 2023. It's what I'm going to do. It's what you got to do. It's what you got to do. So, yeah, I see. Anyway, 2023 off 2022. 2023, it's been one of those days, I guess. I've been packing. All right, 2023, general read for you with that. Oh man, you got the Fool with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords just don't really venture into a lot. I think there's a lot of adventure for you, not as much as you would like. I think 2023 is kind of a really slow, methodical, very thoughtful, very sort of easygoing year for you overall. I don't think there's a whole lot of sort of big things, big life adventures happening. I do think you are going to meet somebody that's going to be very cool indeed. You got the Lovers. It could be a friend. It could be a interest. It could be anything going on with that. If you're looking for love, this could be your year. But yeah, that Four of Swords says that it just feels like everything is a little too slow. And you kind of wonder where we're going to go with all of this, where this is going to take us. I really think it's not going to take you anywhere. I think that you are at sort of this pinnacle of what you want to do, where you're at. And you kind of have to just cross to the other side before we get down the mountain. The Fool says there is a level of getting to the other side. It is a degree of work, some things that you have to do to make that happen. But overall, it just feels like, again, slow, methodical, it's moving, it's going, right? And you have to sort of let it go and let it sort of pass through in order to get to the end zone with that particular thing. Michelle Jean, what is going on? Good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate that. Happy New Year, everybody. It's coming. I mean, depending on what country you're in, it probably already came and went. I don't know, DK. I know that, though. DK is next. Let's look at DK. DK wants to know another 2023 read. What do we have intuitively for DK? We're going to use the Star Trek Tarot for this one. I did leave this one out of the box too, because I do love it. I think, I don't know, anybody else is doing live streams with the Star Trek Tarot. So I mean, this is the Star Trek Tarot you need. A little bit of a toss reading in there. The original series. But yeah, there you go. Alisha had a crappy year. Well, yeah, Alisha, I'm there with you, Alisha. I gotta say, Alisha, I'm there with you. All right, but yeah, 2023 is going to be better for us both. 2023 for DK, where are we going to go? Neve, you got the Star Trek for Christmas? Oh, that is awesome. That is so awesome. I had to go back and like watch some of the episodes that I was kind of hazy on, so it's really fun, kind of fun. All right. You do have the Hierophant here at this. I really think that there are some legal things that need to be taken care of in 2023. I think that's it, right? I mean, of course, we're missing the Justice card and what have you, but when you're looking at the Hierophant, like the ultimate leader, this is somebody that is a leader, is somebody that has a level of control. I really think there are some legal things you're going to have to pursue or parse through at least in order to get through this year. And I think the legal thing shows up a little bit early, so be prepared for that. Maybe a little bit of expense. You may have to hire somebody or go somewhere or have some things happening with that, but yeah, see where that takes you. You know, getting old quick with the Knight of Rods. I really think you're going to run into a couple of health things this year as well. Now, entertainment purposes only, I think a couple of health issues do come up for you this year. I don't think early. I think these are mid to later in the year, but yeah, you gotta sort of put up with those and get that done, right? DK is going through a divorce. Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry. But yeah, the Nine of Rods. Yeah, you just have sort of the old McCoy over there, and you're going to have to kind of deal with the health. It could be some of the stress of that, but yeah, we'll see where this goes. Anyway, basically, you have a lot of control this year over what you want, where you want to go, how you want to do it. It feels like once this divorce thing's over, once the legal thing has passed, your level of happiness, your level of control is sort of peaked. You have a lot of nice things, a lot of great things going, and you're going to be there. You're going to be ready for it to happen. Indeed. The way to Eden. There's just a big party going on. I really feel like that there's a lot of celebration in your life. There's people getting married that you know. There's people doing a lot of sort of celebration. Seems like all your friends, everybody around you is having a lot of celebrations throughout the year. It's almost like it's evenly spaced. I also think somebody wants you to go on a cruise with them this year as well. So there we go. That's a lot of detail. A lot of detail. You can rewind it and, you know, take notes or what have you. By the way, I'm the only tarot streamer that has chapters. So I'm just saying, well, it has automatically generated chapters. So if you get a reading from me, when you come back later on, it'll have a dedicated chapter. You click on it, you zoom right to your reading, and you get it. You don't got to sort through and parse through 50 other people's readings. No. You don't got to do any of that. None of that. Carine, there you go. Carine, Carine, I'm going to turn yours into a 2023 episodic adventure as well. I hope you're happy. Hope you're happy, Carine. I'm sorry, I'm changing everybody's question tonight. Y'all can feel free to beat me up later. I mean, that's okay. It's all right. It's all right. All right, so we're changing Carine's. Question 2. This is a night where, you know, I don't really care what you ask. I'm kidding. Carine, I don't think Carine minds. And I don't think RR minds as well. Hopefully not. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, Carine, we're going to convert yours into a 2023. You said general, so it's not that big of a stretch. But yeah, I think I got some things to say to you. I think I got some things. We got to go. We got to go in a particular direction, Carine. You're just going to have to put up with me. All right. All right, Victorian Romantic Tarot. I mean, I did save it for Carine and for Mina as well. So there we go. All right. So yeah, let's see if 2023 in a nutshell. Let's see what's going to go with that. Six of Swords. Man, you end up traveling to meet somebody. I think you find somebody that's interesting. You end up traveling to meet them. Bottom line, that is going to happen in 2023. Looking good with that. You got the Six of Swords. We're traveling. It's almost like you're traveling maybe with somebody or to meet somebody. I think that is going to be sort of a episodic mode or something that you definitely remember. You kind of like. It's kind of fun, what have you, to go do that. That's going to happen in 2023 with you. There you go. Andrew, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. The world is interesting. Now, A lot of interpretations of the world for you in particular. I think a lot of things are ending. A lot of things are concluding. And these are things that have dragged down. These are things that have pulled you down a little bit. These are things that are sort of upcoming that you maybe didn't want to go. You didn't want to sort of do this and that. You do have an ending. The world is an ending card. It's the ending of the majors. A lot of times this is where it is. But I think that's sort of an exciting ending for you. It's like things close. Things close nicely. You know what I mean? You know, there it is. Anyway, that Knight of Pentacles over here. You do need to conserve money as of July into August. That is going to be your money crunch months. So just beware of that. In addition, again, we have the December money thing. A lot of weird shit's going to go on in the markets in December. So hang on, right? Hang on in December as far as the markets go. It's going to be brutal. May is going to be a little bit challenging too in the markets, but December is going to be the episodic moment where you're going to be like, Jesus, what did I get myself into? Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Oh, man. Who is this person? Somebody's been bothering you. Okay, it's not somebody that's been bothering you. It's somebody new that starts bothering you during the year. During the year, the Page of Swords. I think this person's difficult to let go. I think this person is difficult to get rid of. It feels like they're a little bit just on the annoying side. Be careful with this individual. I think that they are not necessarily dangerous, but they're in that mode where you gotta, you know, you kind of gotta be aware of what they are, what they're doing, and what have you, and just sort of move forward with that. Well, there you go. Valarie Whitehead. Are you boutique? Valarie, are you boutique? Let me know, Valarie, if you're boutique, because I have no idea who that is in chat. Anyway, yeah, Valarie, I don't see you on the donation list. Let me double check, though, before I open my mouth and put my foot in it. No, I don't see you. I don't see you on there. I don't know. I don't know, Valarie. I don't know where you're at. Anyway, by the way, we do donations. And after donations, if we have time to do freebies, we do freebies. But it is always busy. So sorry. Sorry. You know, that way to... I can't remember the last day that was slow. Andrew, when the hell was it slow the last time? I think like July? Was it slow in July? I think it had a day in July or August or something where it was slow. Anyway, but that was it. That was it for that. All right, Backbone is here. We got lots and lots of PayPals going on. Backbone, can I still get the scholarships and the grants? Get the money. I mean, a lot of times you can get the money, you know, you just sort of reach out, be like, yo, you know, there you go. Be random with me. Thank you for the kind words. I hope you have a fantastic new year. Be random with me. Be random with me. I think you're going to have a great new year. I think you're going to have a great new year. I'm just bottom lining it right now. My intuition is on target. I feel like something's wrong with me. All right, we'll go with that. Can I still get a scholarship and the grants? Knight of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Moon. Maybe? I think you can get a grant, but not a scholarship. I think you have a small chance of getting a grant. Scholarships, I think, are completely out. Four of Pentacles, I really think the scholarships are going to be a little bit on the greedy side. They want to hold on to it. They want to do all of that right now. Knight of Cups said you are going to pursue both, and I do think you can get a grant if you're willing to sort of go forth and make that happen. The Moon says, hey, I'm happy with whatever money that I can get, and I think that's the money that you can get with that. So there you go. There you go. All right. Dancing Orc, I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I appreciate you being here. All right. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on. We got PayPal's coming up next. We got a lot of PayPal's tonight. Thank you very much for your generous donations. I appreciate that. I will put it to good use in buying more and more decks. By the way, tomorrow is news. I'll be doing news early in the morning and releasing it, and there is like 70 new decks. So yeah, you want to watch the news. All right, DK. Oh, we did DK. Let's see. Can I say your name? Yeah, I can. Lorena. Lorena is there. All right, we got LB. LB wants to know what else? What else 2023, my friends? Before we do that, though, we need to give away the Impressionist Tarot. Now, this Carine Kenner over here in the house. Look at this full color book. Look at this artwork. It's so cute. I will send this to you if you win. All right. The rules for the entry for this, brand new. It's not even open. The rules for entry into this. Number one, you get one and one guess only, and that's it. If you guess a second guess, I will completely ignore your second guess. So you guess one time and one time only. Number two, you have to be within the United States of America. If you're not within the United States of America, please don't play, because it will not ship it outside of the United States of America. So there we go. All right, let's edit the stream real quick. Customization, and do subscribers mode only for 5 minutes. Subscribers mode only for 5 minutes. Now, tonight, super easy question. So easy, you'll be amazed at how simple it is. I am packing up to move to Plano. How many boxes did I pack today? How many boxes did I pack today? If the person that gets the closest wins. One answer only per person. And we will go and do more readings while we wait and get LB a 2023 read indeed. All right, let's see where this is going to take us over here and see where we are. Yeah, well, there we go. We'll see what's going on there. Nobody's got it yet. Okay, 2023 for LB. We'll see where this is going to take us. All right. Oh, man. You know, LB, I think your 2023 really doesn't start for a while. It feels like that, yeah, it just doesn't start for a little bit. It feels like a lot of times you are kind of frustrated. You want to get some stuff done. You want to get some things happening, and you're not able to do that. I think 2022 felt like it was very restricted. It was very pulled back. It felt like a lot of things just didn't go your way. It felt like you couldn't get a lot of stuff done. And I think you're kind of gonna get in that mode in 2023 as well. I think you do have sort of that bleed over of, I can't get a lot of stuff done. I am very frustrated with this. I am sort of pushing and trying to get this done. And I feel that the first couple of months is going to be that way. So, you know, temper your expectations a little bit as what you can do, what you can accomplish, and where you can go. I do think there's a big sort of motion happening. I don't think it's like you moving or a big sort of swirl of things happening between that. I think this is more of an opportunity for you to get started with something that you've always been interested in. It feels like a lot of times that you do get sort of excited about things, and this is one of those that really sort of grabs you and pulls you in, and this is something that you want to be, a place you want to be, a thing that you want to do ultimately. So yeah, I think that is going to be good. So there we go, looking good for that. Knight of Wands as well. Feels like that once you get started, once you get rocking and rolling with this, you do want to embrace it fully. This is something you can't put you can't go half-ass on it. You have to go absolutely, positively, 100% on it, because it's a limited time opportunity when it does hit, and I think that you are going to like that. The star says you are very much led and guided if you can talk to your guides, if you can look outside of yourself, if you can sort of discuss things with maybe other people, discuss things with your guide, you are going to get just a level of really, really good advice. The star, you are being led throughout the entirety of 2023. Eight of Pentacles says it's really time to invest. It is. Invest in your future. Invest your time, your energy, possibly your money, whatever you want, because you've been thinking about a couple of classes, a couple of things that you've been interested in. I would definitely do that this year. This is something where you really learn at a rapid rate, at a better rate than you ever have done before. A Judgment, Rebirth, Reincarnation card as well to say that you got somebody coming in, haven't seen in a while. You're going to embrace them. You're going to like that. And yeah, I think that's going to be where you want to be, where you would like to be at the end of the day. So there we go. Another for that as far as the career goes. All right. And we are done with the contest mode. Let's see who won. Let me go to all of the guesses and scroll up. And let's see, is a PayPal? Let's see who did the PayPal. Valarie did the PayPal. Valarie, you're in the queue. I did not skip you, I promise. Crafty Lady, congratulations, you won. I packed in 13 boxes today. Crafty Lady, congratulations. Crafty Lady. I have an email down in the description if you get the email, and go ahead and let me know your address, and I will get that out in the mail tomorrow. Well, they're not running tomorrow, so it'll be Tuesday before they actually start running the mail. But yeah, I'll print you the label, and I'll get it in a box, and you'll be ready for it. All right, crafty lady, congratulations on all of that. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see where else we are going. Let's edit the video again. Take it off subscriber mode only. We got customization, and now anyone can chat. There we go. Yeah, you need to be a subscriber to play. I mean, I give away a tarot deck a lot. I've given away over 50 tarot decks. So yeah. Anyway, all right. And tomorrow, you will. Well, shit. I don't even have that. Anyway. I packed up the tarot deck I was going to give away. Anyway, yeah, relationship reading played. More clarity on an issue I have with the boyfriend. Jendeukie has issues with the boyfriend. Let's see where that's going to go. We're going to go with a modern love tarot and see where this is going to be. Okay, let's see what going on. What is going on and where that's going to be. All right, extra long show today. Violet Lotus. Not that I know of. Well, maybe. I do have like 40 more readings to go through, so maybe an extra long show. It's all right. It is all right. I don't have to go anywhere. Normally I have to rush and race over to somebody's. Now I don't, because that somebody has banned me and blocked me and dumped me. All right, relationship reading, pleading more clarity on the issue I have with the boyfriend. Let's see. You do have the Magician. It feels like there's a little bit of a power struggle here indeed. It feels like there's a little bit of a power struggle. Like, I want to do this, I want to do that. Really sort of pushing towards, getting things done here that I want to do. I think there's a little bit of a selfishness coming from the boyfriend, that is going to be a little bit challenging for you. Magician, right? It's almost like you have to perform, you have to sort of mold, you have to do the things that they need to do for them to be happy. Sometimes it's just sort of irrelevant, or at least arrogant in some cases as to where it goes, right? But yeah, you do have an Ace of Wands over here. This is something where you do have to take some action to get to basically the root cause of what's going on. What I think the problem is does not represent the root cause, right? The root cause is not what you're seeing. I think there's something deeper, something a little bit more complex that you do have to sort of figure out within the context of this. And if you sort of chase it a little bit, ask questions, research, I think that's going to be it. Overall, don't be defensive of what you're sort of getting from this interaction here. I think there is a level of communication that's trying to be open, that's trying to be sort of opened up there. And I think that's going to be something that you enjoy, because it does bring about a level of communication that you sort of have waited for in this particular thing. Overall, Six of Pentacles says sort of going back and forth, getting the communication, getting the open opportunity is going to be good for you, because once we dig down deeper into what's really going on, I think that you have a level of clarity that you're going to have that you haven't had before, and things are going to be revealed that are going to be kind of like, oh, well, there you go. There we go. Yeah, we'll see what's going on with all of that. All right, Jendeukie, thank you again for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's see. Sorry to hear that. I hope your heart heals quickly. Yeah, Lexapro is great. All right, Backbone. Should I exchange the services that James requested? Should you exchange the services? That sounds dirty. Wait a minute. Exchange the service. I boxed up the dirty deck. I boxed it up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Backbone, I'm just kidding. Backbone, it's a party tonight. Backbone, it's a party tonight. I mean, that's what I do. Mars Pisces. I do love a good Pisces in the chat. Thank you for being here, Mars Pisces. What's going on? Good to see you. But yeah, we got all of this stuff. There we go. All right. Let's see what's happening here. Sarah, welcome. Good to see you. Sarah, I'm not a hoe. No, I'm kidding. Sarah, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. All right. Yeah, we should exchange the services that they had requested. Oh man, death card. The priestess and the queen of coins. So basically, I mean, you're looking at a yes here. I'm going to go with a thumbs up on the services, whatever the services might be. Then we'll do that. That's fine. The queen of coins says, yeah, provide the services. They requested it. James is really interested in it. You should definitely provide the services there. The priestess says, what kind of price are we going to pay for these services? Or is he going to pay up? Is he going to pay up? So yeah, well, there you go. That's that's the way it goes. The way it goes. The death card. I think the services don't end with that one. Oh man, I don't think so. You're going to provide more services and more services. Sarah, I love you. Sarah, I'm in love with you as well.
I love you.
I'm just saying. Okay. Alisha, I'm single. Alisha, let's see. How does D feel towards me? Let's see what's going on with the anime tarot over there. Got a little bit of the anime tarot. Having all of the parties tonight. That makes it happen. More donations than usual. Yeah, Andrea, this place is hopping. This is like Christmas. At Christmas, I was like, nobody's going to show up, and then everybody showed up. So hey, I'm not complaining. Thank you for being out. Thank you for being over here. I appreciate everybody hanging out. But yeah, Sage K is out of here. Sage K, thank you for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time. And next time, I'll use the correct deck on you, Sage K. I'll use the correct one on you. I'm sorry, Sage K. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? All right. How does D feel towards me? Aeon. Whoa. Four of Discs, Devil with the Aeon. I think they have a different interpretation of this relationship than you do. I think they do. A little bit of a difference in interpretation about where we want to go, what we want to do. How do we want to pursue this? Alicia seems a little bit different than where you're at. Four of Discs says they're holding back a little bit. Pulling back a little bit, it's kind of pulling back a little bit. They're not quite ready to go full in, to quite go 100%, and the way it goes with that. But yeah, Carine, let me know what your question is, and I got you in the queue anyway. All right, but the Devil card, I think that y'all kind of disagree on the feelings, what they're feeling, what you're feeling. It seems like it doesn't match up a lot of times. The Devil says you definitely have more feelings or more sort of an outreach towards this individual than they do you. I also feel like there's a distance or a second chance that needs to be taken with this connection. But there you go. There's a little bit of the feelings in there. And making it happen. So yeah, a jendeukie is a next. Aquarius energy, does they still think of me? How can anybody not think of you, jendeukie? You're amazing. You're like the most wonderful, amazing, beautiful, and just spectacular human being that has ever walked the earth. So jendeukie, I don't understand why anybody can't think of you. Why anybody doesn't think of you. Let's see. Aquarius energy, do they still? 10 of Cups. Oh, 10 of Cups and the Empress in a row. Look at that. Look at that. We could do the love balloon. Everybody's like, where's the love balloons? There they are. You got to calm down. There's the love balloons. Jendeukie deserves all of those balloons. You got the 10 of Cups, sort of thinking of you. They have a fantastic interpretation of sort of that love, that interest, that emotion that is with there. The Empress says they want you to be comfortable. They want you to be spoiled. They want you to be absolutely amazed and, and sort of where we're going with that. 4 of Cups, we don't always agree on anything. A lot of times we just had fights. We just back and forth at each other's throats, maybe. I don't know what happened, but sometimes that's the way it goes. But yeah, they still think of you. They're like, jendeukie, where's been jendeukie been? That's what I said the other day. I was like, where's jendeukie been? Anyway, all right. Maruta, I know that Valarie is next. Thank you, Maruta, for the reminder. I appreciate you. All right, Valarie, you are next. I did not forget about you, Valarie. I know it looks like I forget about you. If you're new here, by the way, I never forget about anybody. I have a fancy little program that I wrote that does everything. For Richard. That's me. You say my name, then skips me a Happy New Year. I'm just saying. All right, you're boutique indeed. All right, does Harry Styles want? No, I'm just kidding. Does Harry? All right, does Harry want be back into his life? Intuitively, I say maybe. Intuitively, I say maybe. It really feels like something needs to be fixed, something needs to be repaired, something needs to be done here before we're ready to go full steam ahead on this. You know what I'm saying? It feels like something needs to be addressed before we can sort of embrace it 100%. 100%. But yeah, you got the 3 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Yeah, the Hermit, you know, not now, not right now. We need to address something. We need to touch something. We need to do something to fix, repair, Band-Aid, at least address something before we're able to get that into our lives and able to sort of share, get a united thing back going on. 3 of Wands says they do think about you. They do kind of miss you in that respect. But again, they know that we need change. They know that we need some Band-Aids. We need something put on there, because that 2 of Pentacles just said choices were made. Sometimes they are not the best choice. We need to make different choices, better choices. We need to basically rethink the connection and, sort of readdress what is wrong before this can work. Hermit says not right now, not right now. So yeah, be patient with this individual. I think that Harry does want you in their life, but that is just the way it is for now. It looks kind of challenged just to hop right back in with that. Reiki is next. All right, Casino tonight. What's my best bet? Let's make it happen. You know me. Let's make it happen over here. We got to use my cards. We have to use my cards. I think that's going to be it. All right. Well, let's see Reiki. Let's win you some money over here. You get over there, you pull the handle. Well, not that handle. You pull a different handle. And then all of a sudden, Reiki gets all of the fat cash. We got a 2 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Man, the wheels are your friends in the casino tonight. Whatever wheel, all the wheels, any wheel, every wheel is just going to be your friend tonight. That's going to be where you make your money. That's going to be where the fat cash comes in. That's going to be specific to you, of course. It's going to be the hard rock indeed. It's going to be the place that you want to be with that. 2 of Wands says, be careful, be cautious, and look around. There is somebody that is very interested in you. They're not like following you per se, but they have been looking for you, looking at you a little bit too long, and you're kind of confused as to what's going on. I think that you want to dodge this person. They got a little bit of an issue with that. Blackjack is not your friend tonight. I would avoid it at all costs. I would avoid craps at all costs tonight. Roulette, I would avoid that basically overall. It feels like just stick with the wheels. Roulette is a wheel indeed, but if you're going to play that, you need to go evens only, and I think the evens will get you some decent cash until they stop, and then get the hell out of there as far as that goes. So there we go. Entertainment purposes only, but there it goes. There it is. Posting links at Etsy shop. I have to stop doing that until the next weekend. Well, I got to close down the Etsy shop eventually. No, I got to put it on pause or vacation, I guess. Anyway, so people don't order the stuff while I'm moving, because I'm not able to ship it while I'm moving. So anyway, all right. Love and well-being for the reading 2023. Mina, thank you. I appreciate you. Mina, I do have one of your faves. You did buy my other one, and I bought a bunch of new ones with your money. I think so. I think how much money did you give me for that, Mina? I forgot. I know I spent that money on one of the deluxe versions of this, but anyway. All right, 2023 love and well-being reading. I do think you have a little bit of a health scare in June-ish. You have a little bit of a health scare in June-ish. And I say scare because I really don't think that it's anything legit. I don't think it's anything that really sort of be sort of super concerned about it, but you will come back in June and go, yo, that damn health scare scared the shit. But the way it goes. I wouldn't be too concerned with that. Knight of Wands, you're sort of worried, concerned. And I think that you will be worried and concerned. It's just not that big of a deal. As far as love goes, I really don't think you're really frantically searching for anybody right now, nor do you need to. If you want somebody in your life, I think you can manifest that. Let me tell you the best time to manifest love for you. The best time love for you to manifest it. Write this down. February the 18th through the end of February. February. Bottom line, those are going to be your dates. If you focus, if you imagine, if you do your visualizations, if you reach out to the world, I think between those two dates, you are going to be able to attract at least, some decent love in your life and some cool stuff to have around. I mean, I don't really think this is super serious, but it is somebody that you can sort of enjoy. We can go to movies together, you can sort of hang out with, and I think that's going to be good for you overall. Queen of Swords. You need to be very direct with any potential dates, okay? You need to be very direct. Like, this is what I expect. This is what I need. This is what I want. I think that's really going to benefit you, and it's going to filter out anybody that is not serious, anybody that's not going to be a integral part of your life. And that's kind of what you want to do in the meantime with that. 150, yeah, I think that was a single one of the deluxe decks. These decks were freaking expensive. I did buy 5 of them, but, that's the way it is. Alisha and Medusa, thank you very much for your donations. I appreciate you. All right, we got YouTube user next. Ian is back. I hate to say I told you so, but I got to do it. I got to do it. I'm just saying. I said, everybody back me up. I told YouTube user, I said, N is coming back in December. Y'all remember that? I said at least 5 different readings. Oh man, I'm just, sometimes I'm just on target. Other times I'm way off target. So, entertainment purposes only. All right, we're going to use the whatever tarot, whatever the hell this is. Oh, the key tarot. Yeah. How's he feeling about me? N's back because A's back. You tell me that they don't have any communication. You tell me that they don't have any connection. They don't talk or anything like that. I think they do. I said it before. You disagreed with me. I'm going to say it again. I said it before. I'm going to say it again and again and again. Those two talk. I don't think they have this big communication with this big connection or anything, but there's a level of conversation that's going on between them. I know you completely disagree with me, but I'm just going to lay it on the line for you. All right? I'll lay it on the line. They're back because A's back. Bottom line, 10 of Wands. N does have that level of just frustration in their life right now. They feel like there's too much. They feel like they need something relaxing. They need something relieving. They need somebody that they know they can confide in, they can talk to. And this is going to be, that's basically why they're back in for the December right before the new year. Justice says you do need to weigh N versus A, right? You definitely don't want to be in with both. I think that is a destination for absolute chaos. And I mean, absolute chaos is what you're going to have to be dealing with that. 8 of Wands says if you're going to sort of converse with them, if you're going to sort of connect with them, you want to do it sort of on a drive-by mode. You don't want to just sort of dive in there. I think N has changed a little bit, and you're not going to like some of the changes that you're going to sort of see as you sort of go in through that. Anyway, what are my chances with working at something? All right. Let's see if you're going to be able to get this work, get this job done, get things done over there. And the EGBC, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, by the way, we're ending soon. All things must come to an end. And we will be back tomorrow. We will be back for the first stream of the new year tomorrow. All right. What are my chances of working there? Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. It looks decent, but it's a temporary gig. It does feel like this is something that is going to be sort of a contract gig work where you're not going to be there for a long period of time. Queen of Pentacles says your chances are fairly high. I mean, the chances are fairly high indeed. So, but the Ace of Wands says as well that I think you will be interested in pursuing that and see what kind of pay that they're going to give you. Knight of Swords, just be aware that there's a level of instability there that you're going to have to deal with. So if you want to stay with where you're at, stay with what you know, I think that is going to be better off for you in the long run. I'll be just bottom line for you. It's bottom line. I got to do it. We're going to general for the new year, Natural Yogi and all of that other, and I'll say, to make him look, show something, Natural Yogi. I mean, no, don't do that. Never show body parts based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet, but no, general for the new year. Queen of Wands, a King of Wands. Man, this is your time for love. This is really your time for love. This is one of those. Alisha, that's what it does mean. You will be the last reading of the night. Let's look at the queue, by the way. We're over here on Mina. We got Natural Yogi, and we got Andrew, Back of Bone. We got Alisha as the last reading of the night. All right. General for the new year. This is your time for love. It really is. You got a king and a queen of wands. Really think you're in for a fire sign. I really think it is a little bit of an adventurous kind of thing. But you're going to have quite an adventure this year in love. This is going to be one of those where you look back and you say, what the hell happened here? Like, what even happened here? Anyway, because this is the time. Be random with me. I did get your donation. You are on the list. Carine, you are on the list as well. Carine, your donation didn't come through, so I'm going to have to type it manually. I don't forget anybody. How long have you guys been here? You know? Anyway, all right. So this is your romance year. That comes with a lot of stipulations, one of which is be careful what you commit to long term. I think there are some people that want long-term things that don't really mean it. And that's the bottom line. Natural Yogi, you have to get that. Overall, you're in for some dramatic changes with romance, with love, and you're going to see where that kind of takes you at the end of the day, right? Best way to approach my crush to make him look, I don't know. Less clothing. I don't know. You define make him look. Anyway, approaching the crush. Eight of Cups, sort of coming in and just being around. You're coming in and being around. It just seems like you're always there. It seems like you're there quite a bit. And then all of a sudden, it's just like, well, I mean, it's what's going on? What's happening? What's going on with all of that? Kind of interesting. But yeah, just being around, being there does get them at that level of, I want to sort of see where this is going to take me. Nine of Pentacles. So this is person that does have some resources. This is person that does have, they're very busy. They're sort of excitable. They're sort of in that mode where they're sort of doing their own thing. So yeah, getting their attention is going to be difficult as well. Now, this person is seeing somebody or at least have a friend with benefits going. So you're going to have to kind of put up with that, at least on the front end, no pun intended. So see where that takes you and see where that goes. Yeah, less clothing. Maybe. Entertainment purposes only. But yeah, be random with me. So we're going to PayPal now. As everybody thinks I forget about it, be random with me. I want to be random with you indeed. All right, 2023, first Q. Let's see what the first Q is. Man, you are making money in the first quarter. Just like the immediacy is there. It's like something is there, something's happening. You're making money. It is just sort of flooding in, and not literally flooding in, but it feels like that there's a lot of stuff happening at the same time as far as money goes, and you're going to like it. You're going to like it a lot. So there you go. Pizza. I need a pizza. I've been on this stupid diet. I really could use a pizza. I need something. Anyway, there we go. It feels like you just have some money. King of Coins. And this is the retired banker. You know that you've been around enough times. Be random with me. You know the King of Coins is the retired banker. You read my book. You have all that stuff. But yeah, the King of Coins is all about having the resources that we need. And it just feels like that they just flow in, seemingly just not necessarily random, but, in the pun intended with that. Nine of Coins. You have all the resources that you need. A lot of good stuff with first quarter. Now, let's look at some of the stipulations that you have around that. You need to watch out for something with a freaking refrigerator. I literally think it's going out. I literally think your refrigerator is just taking a dump in the first quarter. My intuition won't shut up about it. But yeah, I'm saying it. There you go. You good? Misspelling of the High Priestess points us to something. Learning is a big issue on here. as you come into the first quarter. Don't partake in any big classes. Don't get signed up for any big things. It feels like learning is especially difficult. It's something to do with just sort of connection, astrology. Something's going on here where learning is very difficult. It almost feels like that you feel dyslexic some days trying to get some stuff done, trying to get some things moved through. Five of Cups says near the end of the first quarter, it feels a lot of a disappointment. Why can't I be this? Why can't I be that? You start to doubt yourself a lot. Don't let that envelop you as much as you think it's going to. Don't let that bring on as much of a level of grief as well in the first quarter. So there we go. Pretty detailed with that. Andrew changed my question to Little Buddha Tarot. Andrew, your question is about your marriage. There you go. You know, I mean, you did it. You did it. You signed up for it, Andrew. We're going to go with marriage reading for Andrew. We're going to see where this goes. You know, because I'm just saying. Andrew, me and Andrew are brothers from another mother when it comes to certain things there. All right. Yeah. Change the question. Look, marriage. Three of Cups. Oh, man. It really feels like that there is a level of celebration that comes through, that there is a level of excitement that comes through with the marriage, but I think it is short-lived. I think you do have basically a break of dawn before the darkness does hit with that. Three of Wands says there is a level of exit that is going to be strategized within the level of, I don't know, I'm going to say third quarter, late second quarter, third quarter, ish. It really feels like that there's some stuff coming up as far as sort of looking out, looking around, looking in the distance with that. Choices need to be made. I really think that you have an event that happens in March that does force some choices to be made that is going to be a little bit difficult. And sometimes, those are hard choices. There's some difficult choices that are going to be in there through. The Hermit says, don't feel alone. You're not alone. I mean, a lot of times that go to counseling, do some, go to counseling, try to find some things that'll work. If that doesn't, you may be on the outside. But you have that big event coming up. Replay it, take some notes, what have you. But I really think that it is going to come to a head. It is going to come to a head with things that are revealed basically later on. Just in my opinion, of course, entertainment purposes only. Never base a marriage based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But yeah, Little Wizards is back. Egyptian Famous, what is going on? It's so good to see you. How are you doing tonight? It's fantastic to have you in the chat. I appreciate everybody being here. This has been an exciting New Year's Eve. I feel like New Year's is right now. We're having such a big party is what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying. All right, Alisha wants to change their question. What do I know about 2023? All right, I'm going to change your question, Ezra. Did mother have bad intentions? Yes. Yes, they do. Eight of Swords. I don't think some of the reveal has been out there. But yeah, you know, it just feels like with that, Eight of Pentacles feels like they are conniving at something in the background. And yes, that is going to be a thumbs up, which is unfortunate, But of course, entertainment purposes only. Never assume mommy has bad intentions based on the family reading cards on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, what's next? Who's next? Mars Pisces Neptune. What does in the Scorpio feel about me? Are you ready for the Scorpio? Wait. Are you ready for the Scorpio? Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that to happen? Mars Pisces, you got a Scorpio, you got a Pisces, same in the mix. You're going to put the stinger out there and just sting you while you're swimming around over there. Oh, we'll see that. You activate that Mars portion of your personality, you know? Activate that Mars portion. That could be interesting. All right. How does the Scorpio feel about May? Oh, man. You got the Death card, the World Knight, Three of Cups. They have mixed feelings. A lot of times they are excited. Sometimes they aren't. I really don't think that there's this overall emotions, overall feeling about this particular individual to you. I really think they do have the level of the scorpion tail that you are going to get stung with a couple of times. I really think once that's activated, once you sort of hit a hot button, they're really not on that mood. And there is something, it's almost like they've taken notes about some of the things that they really dislike, some of the things that they like. like. I think that, you sort of have to deal with some of that as well. But yeah, they do have a very robust list of memories about things that are sort of, very difficult sometimes. I think they do feel like the whole thing is a long journey that is not over yet. I think you feel that as well. But the Knight of Pentacles says in order to get that done, we are going to have to make some changes, make some adjustments with this Death card if we're going to make anything happen. But the Three of Cups says it does get a little bit better, but it's just not at that mode where you're just like super excited and everything is glossy and beautiful and amazing or anything like that, right? Anyway, look at the thought for Medusa. Oh, there. How's tonight going to go, Medusa? Let's see if your night is going to be good. And we got Alisha, and the last will be Carine, which I did see. Carine's always like, you forgot about me. Carine, you know me. Carine, how many times have you been on this channel? You know me by now, Carine. You know. Carine, you know. I mean, come on, admit, you know. I would never forget about you. All right. Anyway, how's tonight going to go? Oh, man, tonight is going to go very restricted. It feels like it's sort of a safety thing. It feels like that there's a lot of things happening, a lot of things moving, a lot of things going on, and it feels like a lot of those just aren't coordinating and coming into the area, coming into the place that you need them to. I think it's just frustrating. I think it's just frustrating sometimes with that. You got the Tower mode. If things are going to be collapsing a little bit, things are going to be on sort of a little bit of a sort of a downward spiral as it goes. I think that's okay. That is okay indeed, because the stability does come after things collapse. So there we go. That's sort of a reading. I don't think it's all going to collapse, but you are going to have this level of, oh my God, what the hell's going on? Bottom line, that's it. All right, Alisha, we got Carine. What should I know about 2023? Alisha, let me do this. Alisha, I'm just going to go all intuition for yours. Alisha, all intuition for yours. All right, we're going to go all intuition for Alisha. Alisha, 2023 is going to be a wild year in the midsection. Second, third quarter is going to be a little bit of a wild year. It feels like there's a lot of things going on, and it feels like that you have to address most of those. Now, there is a level of like one or two people that are dragging you in a particular direction, and you don't really want to be dragged into that direction. It looks okay. It looks decent. Don't get dragged too far in there. I think once you get in there too much, once you get in there too deep, you are going to have some issues going on with that. There's some kids. Somebody is having a baby over there in the fall, so be aware of that. You do have a level of sort of a family issue that also comes up in the fall. You have to deal with that as well. Once you get into the winter, it feels like a refresh needs to happen in the home. It feels like things are stale. Things to me need to be refreshed. Things need to be pushed off. Things need to be sort of moved around, and you are going to be kind of excited about things that are going on with that indeed. You do have a friend, at least, not really betrays you, but just does something. You're like, what the hell's going on? That happens in the spring. All right. And that is it for all of that. So yeah, y'all asked for this. Y'all asked for this stuff. All right. Anyway, we're going to go with that. So, yeah. Coming swords. Let's see. Advice. All right. The question was, let's see. Advice on upcoming annoying page of swords, please. This will be my ex. I think the X does come in. The X is a little bit annoying. Man, what the hell does the X want? Oh, let me see. All right. We're going to do intuition for yours too. Carine. What does the X want? Where's the intuition going? What does the X want? Okay, X, get into the X's head, the X want. Yeah, they're coming back. They're coming back a couple of times. Man, they really have some bad news for you. It's like they've hit a wall, they've hit some issue, and they need your help. And I really think they're coming in from the approach of, I need your help, I need your assistance, I need you right now, right? Don't betray me, don't leave me alone. I need you to help with a particular thing, something that's going on with that. Do I think it's legitimate? I think it's interesting. At least there's a level of legitimacy with it. But overall, they just want to kind of get back in and see where things will go. Be aware that the X is actively involved with somebody else, and they still going to be actively involved with somebody else. I really think that is going to take a complete dump, the complete dump with the X's involvement as it goes through within the next 4 months, by far within the next 4 months. And I think you're going to sort of intuitively know it, like something just happened, something weird's going on in the background. And I think that's sort of when they start maybe giving a call or something like that. But again, I think the first time they sort of approach with that and they get some stuff going on, it will be sort of, I need your help and sort of a sneaking back in. But I think once they do that, they still will be with this particular individual. I really think that they're having some mental issues. And I'm not even kidding right now. I mean, like hardcore, weird mental issues are going on. I would be very wary of how much trust you put into that individual, even if they come back and they seem legitimate. And again, they do have a level of legitimacy with what they're coming in needing help with. But again, there's some things going on mentally with this individual that is going to be a little bit weird, and you're going to have to adjust to that. But yeah, you know, knowing a page of swords coming in. So yeah, I do think that they're coming in. I don't think that they're the page of swords though, right? I don't think that is a page of swords. If anything, this individual is going to be a Knight of Wands. This person is coming in a little bit strong. They're coming in a little bit, I don't know, just a little bit too strong. It feels kind of weird when they do that too. It feels kind of weird. Overall, all the interactions feel weird with the ex at first, because there is something you know is wrong. Listen to your intuition. You're going to be dead on with it. And that is it for me. I thank you for being here. We will see you tomorrow.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act. It's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since